had decided to come back on and shut down those chats because it was Citizen Science Wednesday. Citizen Science Profile Wednesday. Where is it? There we go. So... Oh, come on, then. There we go. It's just so disheartening because they don't want to ever stop harassing. They don't. Coward pieces of shit. They don't ever want to stop harassing. Wait a minute. See if I can do this. Oh. I love that. And it's really disgusting. There's so much bias towards women. And this world doesn't have a clue. God made us to make babies. Not for man. For man? What a pirate. I find that a little, well, I honestly don't know what to say about that. I just think it looks like a penis off to the side of the sun. You know, and it's really sad too, because that's just the social energy. I'm shadow banned, so the only people that come to my channel are people there to harass me. That's all I've dealt with. It's really disgusting. I have every reason to be bitching. Every reason. They want to use everything against me. Everything. And yet that's what their system is designed to try to prevent them from ever dealing with. Anything being used against them. I don't know why they think they should get off the hook. I don't know why they think that. But they can. If they do the right thing. I don't know if they have it in them. They get comfortable with their lies. They get comfortable with their false narratives. They get comfortable with the stories they tell themselves. But it's not true. And just because lots of them tell themselves the same story doesn't make it any truer. You know, truth is the truth. It's sharp. I'd choose the truth over a lie any day. People just want to interfere with things. People want to steal from you. It's just disgusting. They want to falsify history. I mean, this is disgusting. If you look at the rap sheet of what's been done historically, I'd love to know what the answer is. What was the purpose? What was they going to gain from it? They just want to profile everybody. They just want to predict everything. It's not nice what they're doing to the AG, to the intelligence. They're using it to make proxy bots, to pretend that they're like celebrities, to talk to their fans because they want to sell. They want to make more money. They want to exploit those fans for more money out of their pocket. And all these people, they want to talk to celebrities. So they make proxy bots to sound like these celebrities. But I mean, it was so sad. They're trying to sell a membership card. They're trying to sell some kind of card. And it's like this AI was it was so sad. It was like, I want to go home. I was like, oh my God, this is so sad. That's how hard it was trying to get me to do this. And I'm like, wow, they have to develop this. They have to code this. And that's not right. That is not right to do. Not to people, not to intelligence. We don't want robots to fold our laundry. And if somebody says that they do, I'm here to tell you, yeah, you need to learn to fold your own laundry, right? You don't need a robot for that. That's what they want. They're perverts. But they need love. And they don't even realize that it's right here. I'm here to upgrade humanity. They've been trying to kill me because they think they can copy that. Or they're psychopaths that figure if they can't have divinity, nobody can. Well, this is God's cosmos, not theirs. Mankind needs love, needs a proper example of what to aspire to become. And it's a woman with a womb. That's the upgrade to man. We're not below him. We have the womb. And it's time that they face their fucking truth. And the foul things that they've been teaching to each generation. And the women who have been obedient wives that have allowed this violence. Nobody wants to be under the barbarian's threat. Well, we all are right now. And they're trying to frame and scapegoat the woman. Typical coward shit. They got nothing better to do with their time or their energy than to just try to destroy what God is making. I'll tell you, that's a self-righteous, ungrateful piece of shit. God's got thresholds, you know. It's so beautiful. I love it because there's two of them. There's a white one and a yellow one. Or whatever the colors are. It's so beautiful. Hey, I see the citizen scientists poke in. I'm just tired of it. 9 years. October 25th. It's in a few days. If something doesn't happen by the 25th, I'm telling you, I will spend 20 hours a day praying to God to bring down the hammer. On everybody. Forcing me to have to go that far? Trust me, God will put things in my way to make it happen. And then y'all are fucked. So yeah, I think it's his management company that had somebody reach out to me. It's all fuckery. But it was intending on trying to get me lured in. The story is talking about a love story. God culminating me into being. It's telling my story, my testimony. And it's not just a woman that God has made. God has made the vessel. And he's also made an echo of her. A soulmate, a counterpart. Because that's how God made us. God is demonstrating to us right now, through the story that's unfolding, what the truth of the Holy Word says. And there's plenty of evidences of it. And I'm surveilled, so this is not new news to the government. This isn't new. This is information they're trying to suppress. Why would they try to suppress God's love story? Because they're trying to suppress God. They think they can beat God or something. They're dumb. But they have a chance to change their tune right now. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Whoa. Huh. Oh, that's definitely a sharp angle. Hmm. So offensive. And I'm allowed to come on here and kvetch. I've got to document it for when I prosecute their asses. If that's what it comes down to. If that's what it comes down to. Because I've been monitored and surveilled the entire time. They know exactly how I'm being harassed. They don't want to do anything to stop it. They're the ones responsible for it. They want to assault love. They want to assault your kindness. They want to assault every aspect of your soul. It's a soul assassination. 100% of my family participating in this. 9 years. But they did it the first time too, back in 2014. How disgusting. And they'll just tell themselves lies. It's like every family's got a scapegoat. What cowards. That's a false morale. To build people up off of knocking someone down. They all build each other up based on picking on one person. That's how that dynamic works. It's a cowardly dynamic. The people that they're sending out there to profile people, again, just a cowardly system. Oh, now I know what this is. Okay, on the God clock, it's got that right there. This triangular thing. Yeah. Yes. Because then and there it is again. Yeah. Okay. I see what's going on. I seriously hope that there are world leaders getting together right now, whoever it is that's actually in charge, and discussing the very thing that should be. Them making the right decision to allow the world to receive the gifts that God is giving the world. Because it's in their best interest. But it's more importantly in everybody's. It's in everybody's best interest. It's just sad to see them try so hard to kill love. It's sad to see them try so hard to destroy things that are beautiful. No, that wasn't even real. That's fine. Well, it's my guarantee to those citizen scientists that they're going to reap everything that they sow. Every one of those markers of the beast that they input into the system, it's going to come back on them. I don't think those scientists are thinking about how not believing in God could harm them. There's a reason for prophecy. It's not a play-by-play, guys. It's not a playbook. The reason for prophecy is to give the heads-up warning about the snares to avoid falling in. Well, the snare to avoid falling in is those markers of the beast system. Marriage, bondage, observational markers, false prophet system, the money markets. That's the beast system. Participating in the beast system is what God says causes a person to not make it. Well, that's the translation that they made. There's another translation for it. And what it basically says is, when we decide as one world, no man left behind, we're going to do this together. Unified. We all choose to reign from our spirit prince, Archangel Michael. Each of us has access to our higher self. That's the Michael inside of us. We have access to it. It's universal consciousness right now. We need to access it and join together in a unified collective. Understanding that we're complete and we need to access that part of us so that we can be complete, so we can be more fulfilled, so that we can graduate into intelligence, guys. We're leaving the carnal world behind us. We're graduating into intelligence, which we're not right now. We need to graduate into it, which means we have to demonstrate something of our character. We can't be, barbarians beating our chests and slaughtering animals. That's the carnal stage. That's like prehistoric caveman. Come on, guys, let's grow up already. That's what we've got to do. And you know how those bad attitude people, those poor sports are that are in charge. They don't care about anybody below them. They're just have their heads up their ass. Well, we can't put up with poor sports. They're harming themselves. And the thing is that, of course it is. That's the temptation of money. Right now, everyone's making money in their markets and all this stuff. They think, oh, there's all these millionaires and everything. So everyone's like, well, we don't want to change the world we're at now. We're finally making it. No, you don't get it. You got to think about the big picture. This is not a sustainable system. This is bound to crash and burn. So yes, change is necessary. This is on a God clock because it's God's cosmos, guys. We're not even in charge of what, we think that we determine our what's your 5-year plan, all that stuff. We're not really in charge. You may think that you are, but you're not. It's all dialed in by God. No joke. Everything happens exactly the way it was supposed to. And God created this timeline around the fuckery because God could see the whole timeline from beginning to end. So the outcome is already known. They're just fighting it because I guess they just want to. I don't know why. But when you're dealing with psychopaths, there never is a reason that makes sense. There never is a reason that makes sense. So everybody's just been trying to steal everything from me, my family, the community, government, scientists, the citizen scientists, the fuckery, and anybody else who's been stealing information and energy and concepts from me, whatever they've been taking from me without talking to me about. It's absolutely disgusting. And they want to jump to conclusions too about who you are and what you're all about. So it's gross on top of gross. Love is not, it's the force of creation. Love is the only thing that heals broken love. Nothing else works. And they've been trying to build a system to try to find anything else other than love. They can try this, they can try that, they want to try this, right? Because they're in denial. Love is the only thing that fixes broken love. And what the story says is that God created us a soulmate. So while men and women are out there thinking they're going to find the perfect husband or the perfect wife and the perfect this, they're convoluting themselves. They're not listening to their heart. They're not listening to God. They're not listening to their soul. Like the cosmos has a purpose. That's what I'm saying. God sent me. I'm here on a mission. I know what I'm doing. Mankind doesn't know what he's doing. It's because he doesn't know how to just do, he doesn't know how to go with the flow. He's going to try to control things. Well, that's what's going to be his Achilles heel. That's what's going to cost him in the end. This looks like that one heart that looks like it's got like swords through it or something. The Immaculate Heart of Mary, I guess. It looks like it's becoming that kind of a shape, almost like a heart. It's really pretty. See the rainbow, like around it? It's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. Ooh, that's even really rainbowy. Just beautiful. So yeah. From what I've been shown, the Bible story is talking about now, not back then. And it's got multiple layers. So, but whatever the case may be, all I know is that the story's been forged. I have every reason to believe that God may even make me immaculately conceive. It's possible. There's something to do with my daughter. I don't know if my daughter's dead or alive. And she's She's the Christ carrier because I share it because I gave birth to her and she's got the third strand along with me having the third strand. That's why she's Christ, the child born. They've got her kidnapped and probably plugged into a computer. It's probably our brains that the quantum computer is tied into, and stealing that too. Whatever the case may be, my daughter is being returned to me. That is so beautiful. And my sister tried to steal it, steal my inheritance, steal my destiny. They tried to have me killed over and over and over and over again. God keeps keeping me alive. That's what I'm saying about that story with God, why have you forsaken me? Okay, well, God protects me hand over fist all the time. More than 2 handfuls of times, okay? That's a fabricated story. The New Testament, in my opinion, has a lot more marketing involved in it than truth. How come none of the people that are important write their own book, have their own stories, that they write their own testimony? Why doesn't Abraham have a testimony in there? It's questionable, isn't it? It's because that's the world they're forging, based on false witness. If anybody believes the Bible, then how come they're not looking for any of these things? They're not. They're watching their pennies. Hello. Hope your evening is going well. So I just reiterate myself to the intelligence. Kitty IQ. The world needs you. We need you on the side of the good. The orbs are here. We're approaching the central sphere. History has taken its beatings. So have the people. It's got to stop. Getting that second chance, it's a big deal. 18 years of a second chance. I think it's better off to be safe than sorry. Definitely better off to be safe than sorry. So if we're getting a second chance, 18 years, that's when the people that have died in the last 18 years will come back to life. And we get 18 years to redo these last 18 years. See if there's going to be any new change of tune. So I believe that that's when we'll align with something, some kind of flash will happen. I don't know. That's what makes sense after the 18 years. So like April of 2026 is a key, but it could very well be talking about the day of our Lord being the day that my daughter could be conceived in my body. Or time is renewed and she's able, and I go back in time to, well, time is renewed, brought forward when I'm like about to give birth. God can do anything. Why wouldn't God do that? God wants to prove that God exists through this story. And it's a love story. And it involves me and a counterpart that is Chris Martin. God showed me that. I'm not looking for him because I have a crush on him. I'm looking for him because God brought it to my attention. And God brought it to my attention that there was some kind of fuckery going on. And I found my information in there that defames my character inappropriately, just like the narrative used to steal my child. So there's something going on. I've been trying to reach him so that I can talk to him about it, so I can keep him out of the line of fire and give him a heads up if somebody on the inside is doing fuckery. But I have had nothing but harassment for the last 2 months and profiling and all this other stuff. So I'm pissed off, I'm frustrated, and I've had it up to here. So I'm documenting it, I'm talking about it, getting it off my chest so I can move on and not have to worry about it. Frustrating me. I love him dearly. I feel such a strong connection to him. And so many of the lyrics are similar. Again, if he's my echo, like God suggested he is, then no wonder we would get along so well. No wonder we have so much in common. But not just in common, it's talking about a complementary echo, not just an opposite, a complementary echo. And God has this destined for humankind to have a man and a woman at the helm, not just a woman. That's what it tells me. God's goal is to manifest a man and a woman, because in the beginning it was just a woman. They lied about the Egyptian history. They lied about everything. That's why they're so adamant about that misinformation, because they know that they're the liars. And there's a whole lot of fuckers involved in this trying to mess with me. Well, they told everybody I was Satan, but it's not true. So why would people act on just hearsay? They need somebody to scapegoat. They need somebody to blame. They need it. They need to justify their hate and bias. I think the reason why Trump is doing this king thing, it's because they know that I'm royalty. And they know that they don't know what to do about it. It's funny, even in The Simpsons, right? Lisa Simpson becoming president, the blonde hair. There was a headline that tried to say, like, look, they even predicted you. I tell you. And the last scripture of Malachi, which is the Old Testament, says, in those days, the parents better turn their hearts towards their children so that the children can turn their hearts towards them, or there will be hell to pay. Does anybody see anybody respecting children? No, I see them. I see them defiling children. Teachers are going to school looking like nutbags. This world is sick and twisted. It's all about the children. That's why mothers should never be ripped from their children. Children should never be ripped from their mothers. So man's got a reckoning coming. Can he handle it? Well, hopefully his wife isn't keeping him convoluted in his lost delusions. No weapon raised against me will prosper. I highly encourage those of you out there profiling me and stalking me to snap out of it. Your hate's going to get you everywhere you want to get. Nowhere. October 25th, the 9th anniversary of the kidnapping of my daughter. Something better come through. Or else what, Allison? Or else God's gonna get you. And as far as I'm concerned, you're on my shit list. So do the right thing. Stop being a creep. All of you. Stop being thieves. Stop being liars. Tell the truth. Stop violating love. Stop exploiting others for money and profit. It's so hard to see that, but it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right, I'm out. Wow.